Dear student, today I am going to discuss about the topic beta-lactam antibiotics. So in this, what are the contents? First is the definition of antibiotic. Second is classification of antibiotic. Third is sources of antibiotic. Fourth is target of antibiotics. Fifth is beta-lactam drugs. Sixth is mechanism of action of beta-lactam drugs. Seventh is your historical background of penicillin. Eighth is the nomenclature of penicillin. Ninth is the stereochemistry of penicillin. 10th is the classification, uses and side effect of penicillin. 11th is the SAR of penicillin. 12th is the mechanism of action of penicillin. Okay. First we discuss beta-lactam antibiotic. First is the definition of antibiotic. So these are the chemical substances. These are produced by microorganisms, and at high dilution they can inhibit growth or multiplication or kill other microorganisms. Next is the term antibiotic was given in the year 1942 by Waxman and Woodruff. Next, this contains cyclic amide ring, and at beta position cyclic amide contains nitrogen atom. So they are known as beta-lactam ring. Next is it is a 4-member cyclic ring. So it is also known as azitidine ring. Hence beta-lactam ring are also known as azitidinone ring. Next examples are cephalosporin and penicillin, and these two antibiotics contains beta-lactam ring as shown in figure. And nitrogen atom is also attached to beta carbon relative to carbonyl group, hence the name beta-lactam antibiotics. Next, classification based on mode of action, vectostatic and vectocidal, based on spectrum of action, broad spectrum and narrow spectrum. Next, type of antibiotics based on mode of action, vectostatic antibiotic example tetracycline, streptomycin, sulfonamides, macrolides, chloramphenicol, trimethoprim. And vectoricidal antibiotic are penicillin, cephalosporin, fluoroquinolones, examples ciprofloxacin, glycopeptides, that is vancomycin, monomectams, carbapinams. Next, based on their structural similarity, antibiotics are classified as beta-lactam, macrolides, fluoroquinolones, tetracycline, aminoglycosides. Next, we come to the sources of antibiotics. Generally, the first naturally occurring benzyl penicillin, that is penicillin G, is referred to as gold standard penicillin. It is obtained by fermentation of fungus, Penicillium notatum. After that, other antibiotics are obtained from Penicillium chrysogenum and other species of penicillin. Okay. Then next is your what are the antibiotic targets? That is based on their mode of action. They are the inhibitors of DNA synthesis, inhibitor of bacterial protein synthesis, inhibitor of bacterial cell wall synthesis, interference with metabolism, and last one is impairment of nucleic acid. So first we see antibiotic targets. In diagram it is shown that first is your inhibition of cell wall synthesis. Example of antibiotics are penicillin, cephalosporin, vancomycin. Then second is your disruption of cell membrane function. Example polymycin. Next, inhibition of translation. These example are tetracycline, erythromycin, streptomycin, chloramphenicol. Inhibition of metabolism. Example of antibiotic is sulfonamides. Inhibition of transcription. Example is your rifamycin. Inhibition of DNA replication. Example is quinolones. The next is your beta-lactam drugs. Beta-lactam drugs or antibiotics are classified as penicillin, cephalosporin, carbapinams, monomectams. Example of penicillin are penicillin G, penicillin B, methicillin, nefacillin, oxacillin, cloxacillin, dicloxacin, amoxicillin, carbapenicillin, carcillin. Cephalosporin are divided into first generation, second generation, third generation, and fourth generation and fifth generation. Example of first generation are ampicillin, cephatoxyl. Other examples are also included. Second generation are cefazolin. Third generation are cefaclor, and fourth and fifth generation are cefaprin. Next, these are the structures of penicillin, cephalosporin, monomectin, carbapenems. Next, we go to the point that is how the beta-lactam drugs are acting. That is, they are binds to penicillin binding protein PBP, and after binding, the PBP unable to form cross-linked peptidoglycan chains, and then the bacteria is unable to synthesize stable cell wall. After that, the bacteria will be lysed or killed. Mechanism of action of beta-lactam drugs, that is, beta-lactam drugs contains amide group, and these amide groups are unusually reactive due to ring strain and conformational arrangements. So, due to this, they does not allow the lone pair of nitrogen to interact with the double bond of carbonyl. Hence, beta-lactam acetylated the hydroxyl group on the serine residue of PBP active site in irreversible manner. This reaction further aided by oxaanion hole, which stabilizes the tetrahedral intermediate and thereby reduce transition state energy. Next, after that, the hydroxyl attacks the amide and form tetrahedral intermediate. Then the tetrahedral intermediate collapse, amide bond is broken, and the nitrogen is reduced. After that, the PBP is now covalently bound to the drug and cannot perform cross-linking action. Next is your penicillin. This is the general structure of penicillin. What is the history of penicillin? That is the first antibiotic discovered by British scientist Alexander Fleming in 1928. And this compound produced by fungus, name is Penicillium notatum. And in this penicillin is used in Second World War in 1941. And for this Fleming, Florey and Chen received Nobel Prize in 1945. These are biosynthesis of penicillin up to 1958 to 1958 depend upon the Penicillium notatum and Penicillium chrysogenum. Later, these further other are developed. Next is your nomenclature of penicillin. In nomenclature of penicillin, there are two systems, that is chemical abstract system and USP system. According to chemical abstract system, sulfur is assigned first position and nitrogen assigned fourth position. So the compound is known as 1,thia,4-aza bicycloheptanes. According to USP system, this is the reverse of chemical abstract system. Nitrogen atom is assigned first position and sulfur atom assigned fourth position, and the compound is known as 1-aza,4-thia bicycloheptane. Next, there are three forms of nomenclature of penicillin. First form uses name pinam for unsubstituted bicyclosystem, that is include amide carbonyl group. According to this form, 3 penicillin are named 5-acyl amino 2,2-dimethyl pinam 3-carboxylic acid. Second form uses name penicillinic acid, and penicillinic acid is a pinam that consists of 3,3-dimethyl 7-oxo,4-thia-aza bicycloheptane, and this bears carboxylic group at second position. Next, according to third form of nomenclature of penicillin is trival system. In this, 6-carbonyl amino penicillinic acid portion of the molecule is known as penicillin, and different penicillin are distinguished on the basis of R group on acyl amino side chain. Example is given penicillin G. Next, there are different examples are given penicillin G, chemical name, R group, generic name, chemical name, and R group. Others are also given. Next, chemistry. Penicillin consists of thiazolidine ring, that is ring A, and sulfur containing. This thiazolidine ring is sulfur containing with carboxylic group. And the beta-lactam ring, that is ring B. Ring B is broken by beta-lactamase, and side chain is attached at position 6 NHCOR. Side chain attached through amide linkage, and these are broken by amidase. Beta-lactam ring is broken by palisalinase, beta-lactamase, and by gastric acid. The product are penicillinic acid with no antibacterial activity but acts as antigenic determinant. Next, stereochemistry of penicillin. Penicillin molecule contains 3 chiral carbon atoms C6, C12, C5, and these all penicillin, that is naturally occurring and semi-synthetic penicillin, have same absolute configuration, and the carbon atom bearing acyl amino C6 has L configuration, whereas carbon to which carboxylic acid group is attached has D configuration. Acyl amino and carboxylic group are trans to each other. The atom comprising 6 amino penicillin acid portion is derived synthetically from 2 amino acids L-cysteine and L-vanillin. The absolute stereochemistry of penicillin is 2:S5:R6:R. Next, we go to classification of penicillin on the basis of sources. Natural penicillin, naturally occurring penicillin we can also call. Example is your penicillin G and penicillin V. Semi-synthetic penicillin, example is oxacillin, cycloxacillin. Other example are also given. Next is your route of administration. They are orally as well as parenterally. Orally, example is ampicillin, amoxicillin, and parenterally penicillin G, methicillin. According to spectrum of activity, narrow spectrum, example methicillin, oxacillin, neficillin, dicyclocillin. Broad spectrum, ampicillin, amoxicillin. Intermediate spectrum, penicillin G and penicillin V. And extended spectrum, carbancillin. Other examples are also given in extended spectrum. Then resistance to enzyme, example resistance to beta-lactamase, methicillin, neficillin, oxacillin. And non-resistance to beta-lactamase, example penicillin G, penicillin V, ampicillin, amoxicillin, carbanicillin. And other classification is the resistance to acid, that is acid stable, penicillin V, ampicillin, amoxicillin, oxacillin, and acid unstable, penicillin G, methicillin, neficillin, carbanicillin. Next, we go to the structures and uses, characteristics. First is your penicillin V, that is also known as phenoxymethyl penicillin, effective against gram positive, that is plus less effective against gram negative bacteria, used in the treatment of tonsillitis, anthrax, rheumatic fever, streptococcal skin infection. What are the characteristics? That is, it is a narrow spectrum antibiotic. It should be given orally, and it is prone to beta-lactamase activities. Next, this is the example of natural penicillin. And next, we come to another penicillin. Example ampicillin. It contains phenyl ring at R position. At R position, it contains phenyl ring. And amoxicillin, it contains phenol group at R position. Phenol ring. Next, Ampicillin is effective against gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. It is used for ear infection, sinusitis, urinary tract infection, meningitis. Characteristics are it is a broad spectrum antibiotic. It can be given both orally and parenterally, and it is prone to beta-lactamase activities. Next, amoxicillin, and this example is your example of that is penicillin, and it is effective against gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. It is used for skin infection, sinusitis, urinary tract infection, and characteristics are it is a broad spectrum and it can be given orally and parenterally, and it is also effective by beta-lactamase enzyme. The side effects are rash, diarrhea, vomiting, nausea, e.g. fatigue. Then we go to anti-staphylococcal penicillin. This is the general structure, and example is methicillin. It is also effective against gram-positive bacteria, and it is used for the treatment of staphylococcus infection. And its characteristics are it is a very narrow spectrum antibiotic, and it is given parenterally. And the side effect is interstitial nephritis. Next we go to oxacillin, and it is effective to gram-positive bacteria. It is used for treatment of penicillin-resistant staphylococcus aureus. Characteristics are it is a very narrow spectrum antibiotic, and it should be given parenterally. What are the side effects? It is hypersensitivity and local reactions, and at high dose it will cause renal, hepatic, and a nervous system effect. Next drug is your methicillin, and effective against gram-positive bacteria. It is used for staphylococcus infection. Characteristics are it is very narrow spectrum, and it should be given parenterally. What are the side effects? It causes allergic reaction, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain. Next is your cloxacillin, that is effective against streptococci, and this is characteristics are very narrow spectrum and should be given orally. Its side effects are allergic reaction. Then dicloxacillin, and it is effect against gram-positive and staphylococci, and the characteristics are it is very narrow spectrum antibiotic, and it should be given orally. Side effects are allergy reaction, diarrhea, nausea, rash, pain, inflammation at injection site. Next is your flucloxacin, example of staphylococcus bacterial infection, and effective against gram-positive and staphylococci that produce beta-lactamase. Characteristics are very narrow spectrum and should be given orally. Side effects are allergic reaction, diarrhea, nausea, rash, pain, inflammation at injection site. Next we come to anti-pseudomonal penicillin. Anti-pseudomonal penicillin example is your piperacillin. This is effective against gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria, and is an extended spectrum antibiotic. It should be given intravenous and intramuscular injection. And the side effects are hypersensitivity, gastrointestinal reactions, and renal and nervous system is affected. Next is your carbanicillin. Next, it is effective against gram-negative and limited gram-positive. It is used for treatment of urinary tract infection. Characteristics are highly soluble in water and acid labile. Side effect: high doses can cause bleeding and hypokalemia. Next drug is your ticaracillin. that is effective against gram-negative bacteria, particularly Pseudomonas aeruginosa, and it is used for treatment of Stenotrophonus maltophilia infection. Its characteristics are diarrhea, bleeding, fever, fainting. Next we come to SAR of penicillin. So in SAR, the basic ring is given, and generally the ring contained in penicillin are beta-lactam ring and thiazolidine ring. Okay, you can see. Next we explain about SAR of penicillin. The basic structure of penicillin, it contains two rings, that is beta-lactam ring and thiazolidine ring. So in first, that is we see the first is the amino group present on 6th position should be trans, which is very essential. So amino group must be present in this position, 6th position, and should be trans. So it is essential for activity. Second, cis orientation of hydrogen is essential. This hydrogen should be undergo cis orientation. Next, we come to sulfur. The sulfur is usual but not essential. Sulfur is not essential for activity. Second, we come to the R group. That is, R group determines stability and improve spectrum of activity and pharmacokinetic advantage. And next is your amide group is essential for the activity. Next, beta-lactam ring is strand beta-lactam ring which is necessary for exerting antibacterial activity. Then we come to thiazolidine ring, that is presence of one alpha orientation and one beta orientation is essential for activity. Next, in this 6 amino penicillinic acid is shown. And next, 3 carboxylate essential for activity. Next, presence of N atom at 4 position is essential. Any modification upon nitrogen, it will result in lack of activity. Next is your carbonyl group, highly reactive ketonic group at 7th position, also essential, and modification lack of activity. And last one is your thiazolidine ring. It is the site for penicillinase action. Next we come to mechanism action of penicillin. That is, they inhibit the synthesis of cell wall of bacteria, which cause them quickly die. Okay. Next, the cell membrane protects bacteria cell for lysis, which occur as a result of different osmotic pressure between the cytoplasm and surrounding membrane. Beta-lactam antibiotics generally bind to protein in the cytoplasmic membrane known as penicillin binding protein, and these enzymes are responsible for cross-linking reaction. It is known as transpeptidase enzyme. So beta-lactam antibiotics must pass through outer layer of the cell in order to get desired PVP to surface to membrane. Okay. And once the penicillin is subjected to nucleophilic attack by serine, the enzyme can be attack the beta-lactam ring of the penicillin and opens it in the same way as it did in peptide bond. And penicillin is cyclic and result in a molecule not split into two and not leaving the active site.